Well, hello there, YouTube. I got the bike up in the air. I was going to do the rear end gear fluid change, and I didn't have the right Allen wrench socket. I got that big one over there, but I can't twist it with that thing, so I'm going to go ahead and change my front brake pads while I'm at it. And I actually squirt some WD-40 around that thing. Maybe if I get lucky I can loosen it up and still get it with that Allen wrench. But I ordered another set. I have metric. I have the metric Allen wrenches, Allen sets, but I need SAE because the differential screw, the Allen bolt that goes in the differential, is SAE. It's not metric, so I had to order another SAE set. But anyway, I guess I'll turn this on a little bit later when I get the when I get a little farther and get the brake pads off. Bye. Okay, got the fenders off. Now I got to loosen the pinch bolts. I had those torqued, I guess. Okay, there's the pinch bolts. Now I pull the axle out. So I'll have to go find the right socket. Be back in a second. Bye. Okay, got the right socket. So I take this bolt off. Pretty easy to do. Should only take a couple minutes to change these brake pads. Just set it down in there. Then I actually get a screwdriver and pull it in there. Oop, be back in a second. Here we go. I usually put a screwdriver in here and kind of wiggle that out. Wiggle that axle out. It usually comes right out and then the wheel comes off. I should be able to, oh, I probably won't have to loosen up one of those. Have to loosen up one of those calipers to get the wheel off because it's kind of stuck on there. Anyway, back in a second. Here we go. Typically, we just got to take this one bolt off and it'll swing around enough where I can get the wheel off, and then I can just replace the brake pads in here. But what I'm going to do is spray them out with brake cleaner first, just to clean them up a little bit. Let me get my light. I'll get my light and I'll be right back. Oh, here we go. I'm going to spray out these brake pads a little bit, just to get the gunk out of there so I can spray them out, get those brake pads out a little bit better. There we go. Now I should be able to get those brake pads. Here's my new ones. I got the new ones from Honda. I get them from Wing World, or what is that called? Well, here. I get them from wingstuff.com. Anyway, they usually got pretty decent prices, so I get them from there. Anyway, back in a minute. Bye. Got to pull this one pin out. Yep, got the wrong size. So that's the pin for the get that brake pad out of there. See how it kind of come out here, but I got to pull that pin. The other one should come out too. There we go. I just pull that pin and I can replace those. It's usually a pretty easy job. Well, no, that must be it over there. There we go. I already had it out. Pull my pin out of there. And I got to put the new ones in. Slip the new ones right in. Here we go. There's the old ones. These aren't bad. That side's the bad part, but I'm going to replace them all anyway. These aren't real bad. But here's my pin. I always try to clean them off a little bit. Anyway, back on a little bit. As well, here's my light. Just spray out these little pistons just to clean them out in case they're a little stuck. And I'll put my pin back in with my blades. Let's see. Here we go. Put my pin back in with my brake pads. And go ahead and screw them back in. That back in. Oh, wrong one. Oh, there it is. Nope, that ain't it. What'd I do with it? Oh, it fell over. Here we go. Pretty easy to change out the pads. I'm going to just snug that up by hand, then I'll tighten it up a little bit. But then they should go back up into a little slot groove. There we go. And this one goes back up into a little groove as well. Oh, this is going to be tight. Getting that back in there. Maybe I'll do the other one first. There we go. Yeah, that's a little better. Yep, my pistons there came out a little bit. Gonna be going a bit tight squeeze in there. Have to push those. Let's see if I can get that bigger screwdriver. Push those pistons back in a little bit. They may have. Oops. They may have come out. Gonna be a tight squeeze. Well, I wonder if I got the wrong ones on. Let me look. I wonder if forgot which one comes where. See, there's got a braided, or I don't know which one's the inside or outside now. I might have them on the wrong one. Let's try the other one. Right way. The pistons go on this side, and this with the little mash goes on the outside. So I had them the right way. They are left and right. So I got to put these back in. I just have to push those pistons back in a little bit. I didn't squeeze the brake handle, but you got to be careful that these things don't come out. I don't think they did. Here we go. That one's kind of, there we go. Push it in with the screwdriver. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get them back in there. Those, they came out a little bit. That's going to be tough. Okay, let's do leave that one. Won't tighten that up yet. Oh, this one's got a little rubber thing on it. I guess I lost the other one. Here's the other side. I'll have to squeeze those things in a little bit to. Here's one. Yep, come on out there. There we go. These were this side was more worn. Well, they're still not terrible, are they? I guess I didn't have to change them right away. See, you can see where the pistons go on the brake pad. This side's got nothing. So, here we go. Get the other ones in there. Yep. And clean my clean that again. Oh, I should have put those gloves. I bought gloves to wouldn't get my hands all greasy, but oh well. Yep. A little harder because it's there we go. Well, because I got that one loose, so it's a little harder. Let me get that back in there. Pin keeps falling out. I gotta bend that a little bit better so it stays in a little bit better. Ah, good. I didn't break it. Okay. This little pin goes right up in there. It doesn't stay in very well. Kind of pops right back out. Don't want to break it. It's not staying in very well. Oh, it's so hot in here. I'm sweaty. Okay, let's see if we can get these in there without that thing falling out. Yep, you know when I need to push those pistons. That fell out. That thing ain't holding in there very well. Yep, let me push those pistons back in. This way. I don't think it goes that way. I think it goes this way, so the how am I going to get that so that holds in better? That's staying in there very well. Once I get one of those in, it'll stay in. Yep. There we go. Now maybe it'll stay in. Get the other one in. gonna be tough getting those calipers back in there, or the there we go. Gonna be tough getting those rotors back in there. I'll have to separate those a little bit somehow. Well, I got the pads changed. Now I got to get those wheel back in there. See the new pads on that one. Just got to squeeze those rotors back in there. When I get one in, I can get the other one. Chair scooting back. There we go. If I can get one side started, I can get this one in a little bit later. Okay. Oops. I'm going to clean these again before I... Should only take a couple minutes to do this, but brake pads are easy to change out. Just getting it all back in there with the new pads is the harder part. Okay, let's see if we can squeeze that up. Pick that up in there. Jiggle it. Nope, didn't work. My pistons squeezed a little bit, I guess, and it's going to be a little hard to get it in there. Oh, darn thing. Okay, so somehow I need to spread that apart a little bit better. And there we go. Maybe I can get that one in there now. It's going to be tough to lift it up into there. And my chair keeps going back. Anyway, I'll get it up in there now. Might take me a couple seconds, a couple minutes. Okay, the hardest part was getting that first one in between the new brake pads. The second one should be easy because I'll just slide it on over. But I try not to take both of them off, but I actually got it in. So now I'll just have to slide that one over top of the or the rotors, and I should be fine. Anyway, bye. Battery's almost dead already. Bye.